First thing is they wanted us, they got us. Bottom line is we control our emotions, we play hard, we stay together. It's a long series, we make it. We keep punching, we keep moving forward. That's all we can do. Keep moving forward and keep working together.
Vinny Del Negro and his Bulls with a very difficult task in the opening round. They'll start off at a sold-out Quicken Loans Arena as the 2010 NBA playoffs get set to get underway. The Eastern brackets feature the Bulls with that 41-41 record. They didn't clinch their playoff spot till the final day of the regular season. Their reward, a date with LeBron James and the 61-win Cavaliers. Good afternoon, everyone. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand. Lisa Saltis with us as well. It's the best time of the year, the NBA playoffs, and it all kicks off with this game one here in Cleveland. And Jeff, the Cavaliers are one of those teams where anything shy of a championship is a disappointment. So for them to reach that goal and bring this city their first NBA title, what's the key?
Well, I think there's three things. First, they've got to keep defending like they've defended since Mike Brown took over. They're a top three defensive team. Secondly, Mo Williams has to play well. Last year in the Orlando series, did not play well enough or shoot well enough for them to win that series. And then finally, LeBron James has to continue to be the best player in the NBA, which he has been for the last 2 years.
Meanwhile, their opponent to start things off, the Chicago Bulls, no one is picking them to win this series. Mark, for them to make this series competitive, what's the key?
Well, there's no secret. They're going to need their star player to match LeBron James, and that's Derrick Rose. When he plays well, not just scoring but facilitating, other guys making plays, that's when they're at their best. It's about Derrick Rose, and then there's going to be a point where they're going to double and triple team him. Other guys have got to find a way to make shots.
Rose putting up those numbers in that 7-game series against the Celtics. That was one of those instant classics as we look at our starting lineups presented by Taco Bell. Again, the Bulls at 41-41. Luol Deng, the rookie Taj Gibson up front. Joakim Noah, he's healthy again. He had a terrific year. The veteran Kirk Heinrich and the superb Derrick Rose for head coach Vinny Del Negro. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Shaquille O'Neal hasn't played since February 25th, but he's in the starting lineup. Antoine Jamison fitting seamlessly with this team. And in the backcourt, Mo Williams, who Jeff talked about, and Anthony Parker for Mike Brown. One thing for sure, this crowd is ready. Last year they thought they'd win a championship, but they were knocked off in the conference finals by Orlando. This year, they say they're ready. They say they're better. We'll find out starting here this afternoon. All right, let's get right to it, guys. Shaquille O'Neal hasn't played since the 25th of February. Any surprise that he's in the starting lineup?
No, for me, that's the right move. You play your best players. He's averaged 12 points and nearly 7 rebounds in 24 minutes a game. Get him back. This isn't going to be a competitive series anyway. This is the best place to knock some rust off.
I totally agree. I think the point is you make sure that he's 100%. When he tells you that's the case, then he has no choice. You got to start.
James misses his first shot. Noah, a superb rebounder, one of the best in the NBA this year, grabs it. The season series between the two teams, they each won 2 games, but you can't really base a lot on that. LeBron James sat out the last one, a Chicago victory. It's Noah's jump shot misfires. James lost it. Luol Deng has it. And the Bulls will reset.
Very interesting. Anthony Parker is matched up against Derrick Rose, putting Mo Williams on Kirk Heinrich.
Taj Gibson, the rookie from USC, gets the first points of the playoffs.
I think the reason why you match up that way, you're trying to take away the size and strength advantage of Derrick Rose putting a bigger guy on.
Nice pass, Mo Williams to Anthony Parker. The Cavs are a terrific first quarter team. They average 28 points a game in the 28 points per first quarter and shoot 53%. They put teams back on their heels very early, more often than not.
And with Chicago, they have the least number of offensive weapons for any playoff team. And so Rose and Heinrich are going to have to play great basketball.
Rebound Noah. The Bulls are a terrific rebounding team. They're a good shot blocking team and a very good defensive team. And as Jeff mentioned, at times offensively they can go through some droughts.
And it really makes you wonder just how special Derrick Rose would be if you put some offense around him.
Noah with a nice block there.
Because there's a guy that's doing all this scoring when the 3 and the 4 or the 4 and the 5 don't have to be defended. That's awfully impressive.
Well, you think about it. They don't have low post scoring, and they don't have three-point shooting. The Orlando Magic made 841 threes. Chicago only took 1,066. They can't spread the floor for them, and they can't have a low post game.
O'Neal blocked from behind. Noah with his second block already. Derrick Rose to Noah, who finishes down the other end. And a good start for Chicago.
And exactly what you have to do. Defend on one end and then push the ball. If Shaquille O'Neal is going to defend Noah, your job is to get out and fill the lanes.
Vinny Del Negro talking about that the up-tempo would certainly benefit Chicago. Mo Williams on the drive, kicks it out. Parker wide open. O'Neal tips the rebound to himself. He looks pretty good. He says he lost 20 pounds while he recovered from the injury as Antoine Jamison knocks down the 3.
To me, Cleveland this year is a far superior team to what they had last year. The ability for Jamison to spread the floor more. O'Neal can get centers in foul trouble and provide an offensive rebounding presence. I think they have a much better team this year.
I agree with you. I think the reason why, you look at the versatility. They can throw out multiple lineups and guys can play multiple positions. It allows them to match up with different teams when you talk about playoff basketball.
They have excellent depth. James shot, misfires. Gibson the rebound, and here comes Rose, who last year in that 7-game series against the Celtics started off with a 36-point game. He was just spectacular in that opening round. No one expected them to take the Celtics to 7, but they did. Vinny Del Negro's message to them: expect to win and be excited about the opportunity to play a great team like Cleveland. O'Neal traveled. For the first time today, let's send it over to Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, in the locker room before the game, LeBron James was telling reporters about just how long he has waited for this, for the playoffs to finally begin. I asked him if he was going to speak to his team before they came out. He said, I definitely will, and I'll let you know what I say after I say it. Well, in the layup line, I asked players what he said. He said, I was told that he looked everyone in the eye and said, you know what time it is. It's the second season. The first season is over. We accomplished our goal. It's about this second season, and we're going to be even better. Mike?
Well, that second season, Lisa, ended in disappointment in Orlando last year. That's when LeBron James walked off the court after the loss to the Magic as Jamison comes up short. Everything built on this year. They won 60 games again, second consecutive year. Best record in the NBA, back-to-back seasons. They're giving Noah that shot. Despite the awkward release, he's not bad at it. He's improved. He's shooting 50% from the field, although a lot of that obviously from close range.
Now I love when superstar players would huddle us up and say, you know what time it is.
You're right. It's time for you to bring home the bacon, big fella. Well, I was going to say, if I was him giving that speech, I would have looked around and said, I'm really good. I mean, we're not losing. I'm the best player in the NBA. Come on.
Noah again getting a shot and unable to convert. Here comes James, where he's so dangerous ahead to Shaq. Foul and one. So lethal on the break is LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal with a chance for a three-point play.
Something that the Cavs are going to live with. Noah shooting jump shots, then it's off to the races. Shaquille O'Neal off of the contest, runs the floor, the on-point pass from LeBron James. If you're Heinrich, you're going to foul him, make sure it's not a three-point play. If not, leave him alone.
You think he felt Heinrich's attempt to try and stop him as he gets to the line? Of course, this is certainly not new to him. 4 rings. This is his 204th playoff game for Shaquille O'Neal. There are 2 teams in this year's playoffs. Their players combined